Welcome back to Middle Tennessee Gin Reviews. Alright, so tonight we're gonna do one of the greatest contemporary gins out on the market today. Yes, darling. Angie's here, as you can hear. She's very talkative tonight, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, tonight is ready, and we're gonna do Monkey 47. There's a little bit of history to this that I have gathered, and there's also a very long list of botanicals. The name Monkey 47 comes from Max the egret monkey. After World War II, the Berlin Zoo was destroyed, and Schwarzwald was the name of the man who came up with this gin, and he's from Germany, as you probably could hear the German music playing in the background. Yes, darling, yes. Alright, so let's start this off right. So 47 comes from the number of botanicals that is distilled, and also 47% alcohol. So kind of cool in a way. So the known botanicals, here we go. There's a long list. You ready? Acai, almond, ambretta seeds, angelica, bee balm, black pepper, blackberry, yes, darling, yes, cardamom, cassia, chamomile, cinnamon, cloves, coriander, cranberry, cupid peppers, dog rose, elderflower, ginger, grains of paradise, hawthorn berries, honeysuckle, jasmine, juniper, obviously, lavender, lemon, lemon balm, lemon verbena, lemon grass, licorice, lingonberries, makrut, lime leaves, all the way from India, marshmallow, nutmeg, orange, orris, pimento, pomelo, rosehip, rose mallow, sage, sloe, spruce shoots, and sweet flag. Now, I consider myself pretty good palate-wise on most things, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick out 47 botanicals in this gin, so we're in for a world of fun here. A little history on the background. As I've already mentioned, we're going to go through this. In 2008, Black Forest Distillers adopted Montgomery Collins' recipe and named the new gin Monkey 47, in memory of Max the Monkey. And as a nod to the number of botanicals, as we just said, and to the gin's alcoholic volume. The story of Monkey 47 is attributed to an Indian-born British commander who was stationed in Germany after the Second World War. Inspired by the Black Forest through the lens of the family's heritage, he combined British influence, Indian botanicals, and the natural flora of the German Black Forest to create a complex gin he called Schwarzwald Dry Gin, along with the note Max the Monkey. You see, this commander also helped rebuild the world-famous Berlin Zoo after World War II. And he came to support Max, who was an egret monkey. He lived in the zoo, Max the monkey did. So it might seem natural that years after the fact, in retirement, he retained the affection for Max the monkey. And when he made his gin, he named it after him. So like I said, this is a very complicated gin. And not to mention, the base spirit that is used to make is molasses, which I've never heard of before. So let's hope this is what it lives up to be. Also, this is, as you can probably just see from comparison, this is a 750 milliliter, and this is a 375, which equates to about a cup and a half, and it's not cheap. Monkey 47 is probably the most expensive gin that is well known in the world right now. It retails for about $45 for this tiny bottle. I bought this one for about 41 and change, which is not really that big of a deal. But after the crazy weekend I just had, I figured, you know what, I deserve something a little rewarding. So anyway, we're taking off the plastic and we're getting ready to pop the cork. Let's get in close for that sound effect. Any squeakage? No. Poppage? Oh! Very expected. Tiny pop for a tiny cork. I do love a real cork made from cork tree, opposed to the plastic ones that have come into contact now with more than just gin, but wine bottles and anything else a cork is needed for. All right, so we're going to do the old snooter test. We're going to see if we could smell the 47 botanicals in this gin. Wow. Well, there's a lot going on here. I mean, I definitely can tell there's more than 9 or 6 botanicals right away just on the nose. I get a peppery, junipery, camphor, resinous smell right away, which is good. I do love juniper. There's a citrus in the background, which thank God there has to be, right? I mean, there's like 20 different kinds of citrus in here. They got pomelos in here. Pomelos! The what are they called? The polo ball of the citrus world. All right, well, we're just gonna down this neat shot right here. Wow. Oh my God. There is so much going on. I'm getting hits of juniper, marshmallow. The burn is nice. It's traveling well. It's not fast and it's not too slow. It's just going at the right speed. Cinnamon, I get. The citrus is definitely there. Lemon, more lemony than orange. The pepper though is definitely coming through. Almost like a pineapple, sage, rose, hibiscus. There's like everything going on here. Man, I really need to I need to do a couple more shots. But again, not at this moment, because my palate will definitely become clouded. So I'm gonna do my traditional Fever Tree gin and tonic. Let's put that old shot right here. And for real, for the first time in a long time, this is literally a little bastard of a gin. All right. I got my old wine glass back in commission. Actually, a new one after I destroyed the other one the other night. I don't know if I mentioned that, but again, it's been a crazy weekend, and I got off shift after working, I don't even know how many hours. But I do remember at the beginning of the shift, I pressure washed for about 2 hours to make my restaurant here really shine for this wedding we did for about 150 people. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It came together. We all worked in harmony, and it was one of the first times in a long time I felt like we're coming back. Maybe not as financially as we would like to see, but we're coming back big here, and it's a good feeling after everything that's been happening. Also, right now in the world, the riots are going on, and every city in Nashville was hit hard last night. They burned down the historic courthouse, or it was on fire. Maybe, I'm not sure it burned down, but they this punk kid lit it on fire, and it's just a horrible time right now in our nation. So, hopefully everyone could just drink a little gin and we'll get back to some kind of unity and clarity, and hopefully, the guy at the top will say a little something about it. But I'm holding my breath on that. All right, so we have, wow. Fever Tree has the effervescence of the tonic mixes with the 47 botanicals and this gorgeous gin here. I'm not too fond of the price tag on this. I'm really not. I don't believe in spending more than $30-$35 on a gin. I mean, but again, this is, special occasion, I'm guessing. Anyway, so I have a little bit of lime here. I want to accent the citrus that I read about. I also have a beautiful navel orange from California, and of course a stark red, ruby red grapefruit from Texas. And I did do that Persian lime in the beginning there, so if you hear my voice dragging a little bit, it's because I was screaming a lot today in the cooler, which I'm sure many of you in the culinary world knows about and relies on that little fun activity reserved only for the cooler and hopefully no one else, but I do get pretty loud. All right, so wow, that shot is definitely traveling still. I mean, I could feel it. It's hitting. I've been up for a while, so I am a little. My blood pressure is not. It's not bad right now, but I can tell it is getting a little bit hot in here. The heat from the alcohol is definitely kicking up my face here, as you can see, but I am not smashed by any means. So here we go with the gin and tonic, Monkey 47. Wow. It's beautiful. Very tropical. Very tropical. Very citrus forward. Juniper on the back end of the tongue. A floral essence is pretty much how I could sum this up. There's so much in this gin. The quinine is bringing out a lot of that pepper note I was talking about before, but I think more so than anything, it's hitting the citrus just in the way that I need right now to enjoy this very tropical-esque cocktail. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this. Well, let's put it here so we don't drop another wine glass and make a mess. Anyway, so from me to you, to us, everyone here in the United States, around the world, let's try to build these bridges back up and stop the anarchy and the violence of mob mentality and breaking and looting. And we can protest, yeah, for Floyd. For Floyd. I mean, we could protest for him. And we're mad as shit. I'm mad. I haven't done a lot of political activities in a while. Mostly because of where I'm situated right now in this very red area of the country. It's just I have my personal preferences, as you all do, government and the law of the land, and seeing a man being murdered on TV the other day, and I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, that have seen the video of the latest murder, it's just horrific. I didn't want to get too political here, so I'm going to cut this off and say if you can afford a tiny bottle of this gin on a special occasion right now, please go ahead and try it, because it is very, very good. Again, I have to do a little bit more research on taste preference to really pick out the botanicals. It's interesting that I definitely got the cinnamon pepper marshmallow vibe. Marshmallow. I was like, really? They put marshmallow? That's cool. I mean, it's natural. It's something that does grow in the forest. I mean, that's really cool. And it's a German gin. I don't know too many other German gins in the vast array of oceanic gins that are starting to overflood my living quarters. But again, that's a good thing. All right. Well, anyway, to everyone out there, you have a great Sunday night. Actually, it's Monday morning now. It's pretty early. I know I had a great night, so after this weekend, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this once again. Good night, everybody. From me to you. Ciao, Bella.